Hi, I'm Dr. Rhonda Henry, a doctor of nutritional science who used to weigh 311 pounds. Over the past 30 years, many have asked, when are you going to write that great American weight loss book? And I would often say, I'm not an author. The truth was, I didn't think I could do it. Even though I've written in a weekly newspaper, have written many articles here and there, but a book, now that's something very different. The other reason was that over the years, we've all seen the obese person who lost the weight. They have someone write a book for them. They get all the media hype, and in a few months, you never hear from them again. Why? Because 95% of those who have lost their weight put it back on. And if any of you are battling the bulge, you understand. But I guess after 30 years, I don't have that excuse. So when the subject was brought up by a couple of people within a couple of weeks, I started thinking, well, maybe I should, maybe I could do it. Here is where I'm asking for your help. You see, I have already written the content for my new website and social media. I'm also preparing for my new online radio show called The Health Depot, which I hope many of you will listen to. Okay, I had finally come to the realization that I needed to step up, get out of my own way, and just do it. But then I said to myself, I don't want to write a weight book. There's millions out there. Everyone's an expert, ask them. Then I thought, people are really frustrated with all the experts talking or writing about this or that health issue and their miracle findings and offerings. And I'm talking to people daily who are really confused. So if I could share some good, legitimate facts with some suitable answers, maybe I could help more people in one day than 10 to 20 years in private practice. Now I'm motivated. My final meeting with me was, okay, if you were still fat and obese, what would you like to know from someone who has been there and done that? Not just someone who is hyping a book. I knew that there is always one definite question that is asked of me, whether the person asking is fat or thin, which is, how did you do it? You look so good and you're not hanging fat. So I tell them, I found the cause of my health issues because it's not about fat, it's about one's health. I must tell you, I kept thinking and asking myself, could I really do this? How should I start? I thought I could tell about my journey, how I found the cause of my health issues. I went back to school. I attended medical webinars and seminars constantly to keep up to date. I've been in practice since 1980 doing functional health care. And the best part is I look good, I feel good. I also have the joy and passion to help others in my family practice and during speaking engagements. I decided to start with the areas of health that most people know very little about. My goal was to write 100 to 150 pages. Well, it's doubled that. I realized early on in my studies that what works for one person isn't necessarily going to work for another. We aren't one size fits all. That only works for advertisers, as most of you know. That's a big problem with the sickness care system we have today. Doctors keep giving drugs to cover up the symptoms without taking the time to find the cause of the problem and fixing it permanently. What a concept. Knowing I wasn't going to write a weight loss book, I came to the conclusion that I would talk about what I have learned and practiced, and that in fact became my journey to wellness. So it's a book about sharing me and caring for others. It's a book to help others find their answers, regardless of where you're at on your health journey. Some just want to get some legitimate information. Some want to be able to take better care of themselves. Some just want to find out what a healthy lifestyle really is. I will answer these questions. I now feel confident that if I talked about what I've learned and now teach others, give out some real practical and personal tools, I would be on the right track. I knew I would have a great book that would help millions of folks, regardless of their age group. Not only is this a book about stopping the food and vitamin guessing game, but it's written in simple English, it's informative, educational, and yes, personal. When you read it, you'll really get to know me. I've interjected many controversial and personal thoughts. You have to know what's happening in particular in our food chain so that you can help yourself and your family. I assure you, the government isn't trying to do it because it's all about big business and money, money, money. This isn't another book to read and then say to yourself, well, it was a good read, but how do I apply this information for me and my family? I will give you at-home tests you may want to take. Within every topic, you will be educated and often shocked at what you're learning and reading. If you don't know how to eat for your individual needs, I'll tell you how to test yourself. Are you nutrient deficient, which is often the foundation of every health issue? Are you toxic? Are you tired of being a prescription drug addict and can't remember when you felt well? Do you want to lose weight? Gain weight? Maintain your weight? Want to know how to eat correctly for your individual body needs? No, this isn't a diet book. Because as you will learn when you read it, and I reiterate, it's not about fat, it's about your health. But for those of you who have weight issues, I have talked about children and weight, and for adults, I have given you some of my personal help aids. This is a book which includes the whole family. My heart is to get this out so that the rest of my self-help tools can be shared with those who are frustrated and don't know what they should do. My mission is to help those who want to take responsibility for their own health. Some of the topics I will open your awareness of in a rather eclectic manner are addiction, allergies, arthritis, carbohydrates, children's health and weight, cholesterol, detoxification, toxicity, diabetes, digestion, emotions, fiber, glands, heart disease, immune system, just for him, maturity on hold, thyroid, and lose weight permanently by eating, and then finally stop the food and vitamin guessing game. This book has never been about me. It's about me helping those who are interested in preventive and alternative health care, who now will have the opportunity of getting some sensible, economical tools to help each one of you to get the toxins out of your body, learn how to eat properly, not buy vitamins when you don't know what you really need, how much you really need, and what you should take with them for them to work, and so much more. Thank you for helping me get my 30-year dream and passion of helping others out into the world. We truly have to stop the food and vitamin guessing game. And I know that as you help me get this book ready for the general public and all the other surrounding tools I have to share, you can consider yourself a blessing when you help me. You're enabling me to help many others who would just like to have an easy to understand way to help themselves and those they love have a healthier life. I am good ground and will make you proud. Thank you for your donation to my book project. Bye for now.